Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I like to buy liquidation clothing and sell it online for a profit. I always record my unboxings and put them on this channel, and I come back 90 days later and I let you know if I actually made a profit on the box. Today we are doing a 90-day update on the redone box I ordered from New Without Tag outlet. So if you want to see how much money I made and if I would order another one of these based on my results, definitely stick around. So this box was very interesting. Redone is a higher end denim brand. I would say it's pretty pricey, brand new, and as far as I know is highly sought after as far as people like reselling. It has a high resale value. So New Without Tag outlet had this available for sale, and I decided to purchase one. It's been 90 days, so let's take a look at if I actually made any money. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are interested in reseller content. I do unboxing videos, 90-day updates. I do weekly sales videos, and coming up in the new year, I want to try to get into more strategy type videos as well. So if you're into that kind of content, I would love to see you in a future video. And hit that like button if you could. That really does help out my channel a lot. And let me know, do you sell this brand? Have you thrifted this brand? Have you sourced this brand to sell? And let me know how it's done, if it's done well for you. I'm definitely interested to know, especially now that I see the results of my box. So I purchased this box back in June. I'm a little late on my updates. This stuff was all listed by the beginning of July. So yeah, I'm a little late on the update. My apologies. And actually, some of this stuff I might not even have screenshots to show you, because when it's over 90 days old on eBay, if it's sold 90 days ago, it falls off. I have been using the List Perfectly Pro Plus plan. Long story short, I used to delete my stuff from List Perfectly when I sold it, because it's sort of like, I don't know, like the sold stuff was getting in my way. Now that I switched to the Pro Plus plan, it does actually, like, it doesn't affect anything to have all my solds in there. So even if I don't have a screenshot, I can still show you the item. At least I have the photos and stuff. So moving forward, I just signed up for that a few months ago, and hopefully soon my solds from these boxes I'll be able to show you in these videos. But anyway, I will link the original unboxing video down below if you want to watch it, and let's get into the update. So I spent $885 on this box. This was a risk, let me tell you. It was a 25-piece box, and each piece was $35.40, which is crazy for jeans. But I believed in this brand, so I wanted to go ahead and take the risk. Of the 25, I've sold 14. I have 10 left, and one that never was listed because it had a sensor on it. So it's in my, like, someday maybe I'll buy a sensor remover pile. Until then, it just is what it is. All right, so I'll show you over here, as long as I have a screenshot, I'll show you over here what sold, how much it sold for, how long it took to sell. And then at the end, I'll show you what I have left. And then at the very end, I'll tell you if I would buy this box again. So this was and the names of this redone stuff are like kind of weird. So bear with me here. This was the long denim replacing midi skirt. I don't know. Opal Indigo, size 26. This was a $28 eBay sale. It sold in October, and like, I'll be honest, this skirt it was ugly. This was an ugly skirt, and I had no interest the whole rest of the time. So when somebody finally offered me $28 on eBay, I just went ahead and took it, because I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna ever get rid of this thing, so let me just go ahead and sell it. And yes, it sold at a loss, but it is what it is. Next up, this was a pair of 90s high-rise ankle crop jeans. These sold on Vestiaire for $40.95, which is not super great, because Vestiaire, I think, takes like a minimum of $15, which is how they encourage you to sell things. Anything under anything that sells under $50, they automatically take $15 as their fee. So this was not the best sale because of that. So I still lost money on those two. Here's another pair of high-rise ankle crop jeans. These were a size 30. These sold for $45 on Poshmark. So with the fees, that wasn't a profitable item either. There was the 70s low-rise bell-bottom. These were the color Lake Blue. These also sold on Vestair for $48. So again, I was below that $50 mark. I will say this box had more Vestair sales than any other box I've ever done. I think there's 3 total. I don't make that many sales on Vestair, so to have 3 Vestair sales in one 25-piece box is kind of a lot. Then there were these hazy indigo button fly jeans. These were a size 25. These were a $50 eBay sale, so we're starting to get in the profit here a little bit. The 70s stovepipe jean in dusted blue. These were a $60 Poshmark sale. There were a pair of 90s crop low slung white jeans. These were a size 32, so great size, bigger size. Not a great color for trying to sell in the fall, but they did sell in October for $60 on Poshmark. So, hey, I'll take it. Then there were a pair of stovepipe jeans in white. These were a 26. This was the other Vestair sale. These sold for $60 on Vestair. And these were a little better since they were over that $50 sale price. The fees were a little bit less crazy, so it didn't eat into my profit as much. So that's good. There were the 90s high-rise loose jeans. These were a $65 Poshmark sale. There were a pair of 70s bootcut jeans. These were a size 26. Also a Poshmark sale, $68. The 70s high-rise skinny boot jeans Rigid Like. Yeah, the name was Rigid Like. Very strange name for jeans, but whatever. These were a $70 eBay sale. And yeah, oh, wow, we're down to the top 3 already. And actually, I just want to say, this must really be a West Coast brand. I wanted to mention this. Almost every single pair of jeans that I did sell was shipped to California, except I think I had one go to the state of Washington and one went to Virginia, I think, which, I mean, maybe it was a West Coast transplant that's now living in Virginia. I don't know. This brand must just be generally much, much more popular on the West Coast. I thought it was very interesting. I've never seen enough for me to even notice an entire box get shipped to one location. So that's worth mentioning as well. Maybe if you're local to California and you can find this brand a lot. So yeah, just very interesting fun fact about the way that the stuff was selling out of this box. Then there was a pair of high-rise ankle crop jeans in a size 23. Very interesting that both pair of, there were 2 pair of 23s, both sold. I don't usually have high hopes for size 23 or even 24 sometimes. They're very small sizes, not commonly worn sizes, but the 23s were the first to go out of this box. So that's very interesting too. Normally I'm like, oh man, 23s, no one's going to buy these, but that was not the case with this brand. So just so you know, these were a $75 Poshmark sale and they were the first pair to sell, which is crazy to me, but hey, I'll take it. The last 2 pair, I don't have a screenshot of either of them, but they're the same exact pair of jeans. Both sold on eBay, one for $85, one for $100. These were the 90s high-rise loose jeans. One was a size 26, one was a size 25. So sorry about the screenshot thing. Like I said, hopefully that won't be an issue as we come up on the 90-day updates that I started saving stuff for. That's everything that's sold. Okay, so let me run you through everything that I still have left. I have a pair of high-rise ankle crop jeans in a 26, which actually these sold on eBay and then they got returned. And the lady just didn't like the way they fit and she wanted her $80 back. So it happens, and it happened actually rather recently. So I didn't even get, I mean, they're relisted, but they really haven't had a chance to sell again yet. There's a pair of 70s loose flare corduroys. These are pretty cool. They were hard to photograph because they're navy blue, but they're still here. These I thought for sure would sell just because they're so like unique. They're the 80s peg leg jeans, size 25. I really thought these were cool. I'm really disappointed that these have not sold. Then there were the Levi's ones. These are redone collab with Levi's, and they're like a reconstructed jean. And these were selling for like, I don't know, 500 bucks brand new. I tried listing them really high. They didn't get a lot of interest. I lowered the price. They've gotten a little bit of interest once I've got them into the a little bit over $100 range, but still no takers. I don't know if it's because it's a 25 or what. I mean, the other smaller sizes had no problem selling. So I don't know what it is. If maybe they're just not trendy anymore. Who knows? It's going to be one of those right buyer things with that pair of jeans, and they're still here. So that's a huge bummer. There are the Rigid Like super high drain pipe jeans. These are also a size 25. These are still here. I've got the ultra high rise crop jeans in a 25. Still haven't sold those. I was really hoping to jump on the Barbie bandwagon with these 70s trousers, but unfortunately, no takers during that Barbie movie premiere era, which is a bummer, but hopefully soon. I've got the 90s double yoke short. I was hoping these would sell in the summer. They did not. Would not surprise me if they sit until next summer, and who knows, maybe beyond. There's a pair of 70s low-rise bell-bottom jeans in black. I still have these. These were, I mean, I would have thought these would have been the first to go. They're a size 31. Those are still here. And I've got another pair of the 70s low-rise bell-bottom in lake blue. Those are still here as well. And then the ones that I didn't list, of course, the ones with the sensor. So, final verdict on this box. $885 was my cost of goods. Cost of the box. As of right now, I'm negative $121.93 on this box. So normally with liquidation boxes, I want to double my money if it's like in this case, a higher cost of goods. I was not even able to break even, and this is a generous more than 90 days. Now, couple things. There is some decent money to be made on what's left. I will say that. There is decent money to be made still. I would venture to say that I could break even with maybe just one or two pair if I sell. Also, I listed all this stuff in June, and you know, the summertime, the summer months are not the best for selling denim. It's usually the fall and winter months that they sell. Denim just tends to perform better in the cooler weather months. So it is possible that I will sell more of these at higher prices, you know, coming forward. But as far as how much I spent per item to make a good profit within 90 days, this was not the box to do that with. Would I order another one of these? Not with the cost per piece being so high. Even if I do continue selling these, it's going to be difficult. Even if let's just say, if I were to sell every single pair of jeans I have left at around the same average prices as I sold what has sold, I'm still not going to double my money. I would make around $600 after everything is said and done, which is still not bad, I guess. It's just a lot of money to invest to only make $600, if that makes sense. So I probably would not buy this one again if I had the chance, just because the cost of goods was so high. Now, if I could find redone at a better price, maybe at $15 or less per pair, I would absolutely consider buying it. But this box specifically at this price, no. And unfortunately, this was not the best box. But it was fun to try. It was a lot of fun to research the different style names and to watch all the stuff get shipped to California. That was probably the most fun I had out of this box. So you'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments, how this brand sells for you. Do you ever ship it anywhere other than California? Please let me know. And make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more 90-day updates. I have a lot of 90-day updates coming up for this month, so I can get more caught up on what I'm doing and get more current. Hit that like button on the way out if you don't mind. That certainly helps out my channel as well. And thank you so much for watching, friends. I will catch you in the next one.